Good Thursday to you. Thursday is named for Thor, the Norse god of thunder.
Wow.
Thors Day.
Wow, I didn't hear any thunder, but out of your fingers, was that like sparkles?
In Norse mythology, Thor was one of the sons of Odin. Our days of the week are named after different gods from different religions. Did you know that? Interesting. Or objects in the sky. Like Sunday is obviously named for the sun. Monday or Moon Day. Tuesday, I don't know what Tuesday's named for. Wednesday is a Germanic word for Odin. Wednesday or Wednesday. Odin's Day. I can't pronounce it. And then Thursday, today, is named for Thor. Thor's Day. It's not thundering and lightning just yet, but it's supposed to storm in the next day or two and bring some cooler air. Finally. Speaking of gods, today's Theology Thursday. I've been going through the Gospel of Mark, and today I was at the chapter where Jesus is betrayed by Judas. Mark's Gospel includes this really interesting little detail. He says there was a man standing there dressed in nothing but a linen sheet, naked. Why was he naked? I don't know. And the mob that came to arrest Jesus tries to get a hold of this guy. They grab the sheet. He slips out of the sheet and runs away naked. Why? It's never explained. Very awkward. Especially if you consider that some people think that that was Mark himself as the guy in the linen sheet. It's got to be true, because why would he say something about himself that made him look weird? It also puts Mark as an eyewitness to what happened in the garden, if that is him. It's the little details like that that make you realize that the Bible is true. I mean, why would he include something like that? That's so weird. So I imagine this guy was probably a follower of Jesus, probably got woken or disturbed by the crowd going out from the city with swords and clubs. And instead of taking the time to get dressed, he saw that the crowd was in a hurry, so he just grabbed his bed sheet and wrapped himself up and took off to follow them and see what they were up to. Either that or this dude had a little too much wine at the Passover Seder. Point is, when they tried to arrest him, he said, "Nope, I'm out. You can take my bed sheet and I'll just run off naked." Apparently, being naked and running back through the streets of Jerusalem, that was easier for him to do than to stick by Jesus. And I wonder if that's why Mark put that story in there as an example. Because the very next thing you see is all the disciples scatter. Peter denies Jesus 3 times after saying, "Oh, no, Jesus, I'm going to stick by you. All these other cats, they're going to scatter, but I'm sticking true." And Jesus says, "Dude, you're going to deny me 3 times tonight, Pete." So random guy runs off naked. I wonder if he ever thought about that night and said, "Man, if only I had stayed, or if only I had brought pants." Would he have stuck by Jesus? Probably not. Nobody else did. And they had clothes. Peter had a sword, but none of them stood by him. So those are just my thoughts on random naked guy wondering what was on his mind. It was enough to get him out of bed and to run out naked to see what was going on with Jesus. But it wasn't worth him sticking around and staying clothed. So what would be easier for you to do? To stick by someone, to stick to what you believe in? Or would you prefer to run off naked? Think about it. This is Life with Leo. Thanks for riding along.